Hey guys, this is Odyssey Gamer. Let's talk prototypes. So I'm gonna be explaining what I use for my builds in PvP and PvE, and what I think, in my opinion, are probably the best prototypes to use in your team. So let's start off with the top. I don't use any of the red ones because it's just more of a cliche gimmick. Maybe when I'm rank them up higher or get more copies, yes, but I don't use the red ones so far. And that's for pretty much all my teams. The Red Thorn Rune, its effect's really good. So energy or hunter heroes inflicts damage to the same energy 3 times in a row with their skill. They get attack buff, 2% for each time. So it stacks up to 45% for the whole game. And the next one I use is this one, Dark Summit. It's good for Rakana and Bailey. Those, if you have them together with this one, gonna do some serious damage. 360% to the user's attack. That's a lot of damage. And if you have a Bailey and a Rakana already, I suggest using it for the last altar boss with this one. My next one I kinda use, not too much. It really depends. I used to like to use this one on a Luke sometimes on PvE. The reason why, because in PvE you get a lot of sometimes you get summons or a lot of enemies. With this one though, when Luke goes off with his ultimate in the crowd, he gets 200 energy back if he hits 3 or more enemies at the same time. And that, when he does that, he get another ultimate and he keep just recycling ultimates. So this is a good rune to have, flowing rune prototype in PvE. The next one I think is really good is this one, the Vision Stone. I just got it, took me forever to get it. Allied energy or hunters, Luke, when they do a debuff on the enemy, they get 31 bonus damage to the enemy. So say my I want to say like my Luke does 450, 500,000 damage to an enemy. So when it hits it with a debuff with this on, it bumps up to 500,000, give or take a little 500 plus. But this is also good to have. I've been using this in PvP a lot, and it's been working pretty well. I like it, especially if you Luke and other single target hitters or AoE hitters. So you might want to consider one of these. It is hard to get. It is a gold one. Tenacity. So my tenacity, I just use whatever I got. So I use this one. I don't see too much. You get 1.5 of their max HP, but I don't see too much use of tenacity prototypes. I don't really see a difference. There's a good stun one. This is a stun one. Yeah. So for every 2 normal attacks launched by the allied defender hero, next shall inflict stun for 1 second. I don't see this one being going off. I don't see too many stuns going off with this. When I tried it in PvP, not really. Even in PvE, the enemy's gonna have high resistance, so there's really no point to really use it. Only for the effects, the stats. I find myself using this one. So yeah, so I see any enemy team that's gonna have a lot of crit hitters. Maybe I don't know, Bailey, Rakana, Ravina. Who else? I think those are the main big crit hitters that comes to mind. But if I see it, if that on an enemy team, I'm gonna use this one from a defender. This works really well. Next one for Enlightenment. So I use this on my main healer. So it's Brigia Serena. I think I use this for, if I have Serena on a team, this goes directly on her. It just works so well. The cooldown, the normal skill shall be reduced by 30%. Not just that, your healing threshold shall be converted to a shield. Especially Ravina, when you have like a big burst of health, there's gonna be a big burst of shield. And in bosses like an altar or PvP, in PvP you won't see too much effect in it, but in bosses you'll see a lot. This one, you know, I've been playing around with this one, and I really haven't found a really good use to it, especially with supports. There's only good one support in this team on the whole hero so far, and that's Rez, I believe. And yeah, I tried playing around with this. I just can't get any good use to it in PvP and PvE also. Next one's what I use is actually this one for the other healer, Lyran, whatever, the panda. So anyways, I use this one for my healer a lot. So it's pretty cool. Increases the healing effect by 25% if the HP is healed unit. So if you're healing your someone that lowers 50%, it gives a bonus to 50%. So that's pretty cool. So on average, you get 25% more healing, and if it's that your ally is under 30%, you're gonna heal them 50% bonus. This one and this one's gonna be your 2 healer ones, and that's what I use for altar and PvP. And my third team, I kind of put whatever have the higher stats. So recap: if you're gonna get anything, get this one, Redthorn Rune, Dark Summit, and Vision Stone. These are really good ones to have for all content in the game. Tenacity, of course, just get the gold ones, max them out for the stats. And Enlightenment, you want your 2 healers. So this one, Flashpoint, and Coordinate. So Flashpoint and this one right here. These are gonna be your 2 healer prototypes. You're gonna want these. That's what I use for my prototypes, and that's what I think is the best, like for my personal opinion, the best prototypes to use for PvP and PvE. Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.